What is going on, guys? CT Picker here, back with another video. If you guys don't know me, my name is Dylan Keycax. I go by the CT Picker here on YouTube, Instagram, whatnot, eBay, all the stuff. And we are full-time eBay, whatnot, video game resellers. We're looking to do about $400,000 this year in sales, roughly. And we are in the process of moving into a warehouse / also moving into a new living scenario, because I'm obviously here in my basement right now, and that's what we've been working at of the last 4.5 years. So we are moving. So we're working on clearing out eBay, because eBay is not as big a part of the business anymore. Sorry for the flashing light. And yeah, this is gonna be just an update video showing you guys, what is going on down here as I tear down the old business, and we're starting new. So let's take a look. Really went through yesterday and just went through the whole eBay inventory, which are all these bins labeled. And I went one by one and went onto eBay and then just went through all listings, double checked everything was listed. And if, it wasn't listed, dealt with that, but then kind of took out old stuff that's just been sitting there for years and years and years. So I've been running periodic sales. I knew the move was coming eventually. Thank God that the eBay store is 1/10 of what it used to be. We used to have 1,500 active. After I purged stuff yesterday, now we have 150 active. But we had about 300-ish before I did the purge. And that was good because obviously moving, we don't want to move a bunch of stuff, because the whole business now, 75% of it, I should say, is whatnot. So when the stuff, a lot of it comes in, we do a lot of buying. Go check out the videos. Game store buyouts, 10,000 plus games. The last buyout we did was over 100 consoles. I didn't even realize it was that many, plus like 1,000 games. We have big buys planned for as soon as we move in. Complete Nintendo Power set, another $50,000 deal, and another big Super Nintendo collection put on hold. But we certainly do the buying. It's just the stuff moves out quicker now. We're not storing it, which is good, because we're not moving into a giant space either. It's going to be rough. It's like 700 square feet on the bottom with a loft area on the top, maybe totaling around 1,000 square feet, which is still probably double of what we're working with now. The point I'm trying to make is a lot of stuff comes in, but the stuff also goes out. Like in the last week, I've processed through, I say in the last 2 weeks, I processed through all those 100 consoles. That included the 20 box consoles and then a lot of loose consoles. But luckily, there was like 25 PS2, 20 OG Xbox. So those can be batched up, and I can do all the PS2s in one day. Consoles, 25 PS2s in one day is a lot. Because that's testing, that's cleaning, that's putting together the bundles and listing everything. And I'm not even getting into the nitty-gritty of like the testing and cleaning of everything. But one console could easily take 30 minutes. I don't even know. I should probably know the exact time it takes for one console, but at least 30 minutes per console to 45 minutes maybe, all included, by the time it's listed and set. So it's a lot of work, especially for one man. But we were lucky that there was like 25 PS2s. There wasn't 5 Genesis, 3 Dreamcast, 10 PS1s, and a couple 360s. It was only 25 PS2s, and we could do that in batches. We had all these bins and all these other bins over here for eBay, but that has not been the business model for a while. So we were able to clear all this stuff out. Like, these are empty. I just started filling these up with like accessory stuff that was over here, because we need stuff binned up. There was a bunch of loose stuff on top of there that I needed to have binned up, so moving is easy. But we cleared all these shelves. Again, I filled these up with the 4 parts consoles yesterday. These were all eBay bins, and all this stuff is now cleared. So I have a bunch of empty shelves, a bunch of empty bins, which is good, because for our new business model, we'll be able to use this stuff for whatnot purposes instead of just having 3 things on this whole shelf listed on eBay. I mean, a complete waste of space and supplies and shelving. So yeah, we also have all these 4 parts consoles I've been trying to get rid of. But yeah, I posted these on Facebook like a week ago, because I really didn't want to have to move all these. But it's kind of hard to see. I know it's dark, but there's like a bunch of OG Xboxes down there. That's all PS3 Slims. These are PS2s over here. 360s, these PS1s, Wii's in here, Slims. There's like 76 consoles. Plus, I'll be including this whole bin of first-party controllers. And I was asking like $600, and no one wants to take it. So at this point, I might just do a test round with some repair guys to see if it's all worth it. I was talking to some guy in Massachusetts, and he was giving me kind of quotes on sort of repairs, and I might be interested in testing that out for once. See how long it takes, see how much it actually costs after everything. But in the past, I've just been keen on selling everything as is. I don't want to store a bunch of full parts consoles, get them fixed, and then it costs like $100 to fix a console, and you know, I'm breaking even selling it. But we'll see. It's a little, maybe I'll talk to some other people I know that do repairs, some game store owners I'm friends with, and see, you know, some of their opinions. I mean, like a Genesis, I'm probably not going to pay for that to get fixed, because that's a $50 console all bundled up. PS1s are probably going to be tough. But I think if OG Xboxes, PS2s, and maybe some PS3s, I have a bunch of those, and those could be some good ones to consider repairing. I'm really excited to finally have a bubble wrap arm, because this is just when I first started off and I did a little bit of clothing, I kind of stole this from my girlfriend, and I just turned it into, this is obviously for clothes, and I'd kind of just turn it into a bubble wrap and craft paper arm, and actually kind of works pretty good. I can't really complain, but it's gonna be fun in the new warehouse, because it's not spray foam, insulated foam. I'll actually be able to have a pegboard I ordered upstairs, and actually be able to build / buy a bubble wrap arm that hangs off the wall. And also excited because I'm gonna have my dad build me another one of these shelves, so during shows we'll have two, and you know, depending on how much the price it comes, you know, to be for one, I might consider just building a bunch more, because this shelf, like for games, the shelves are the way to go, not the totes. Like the totes are good for consoles, accessories, controllers, and shit like that, but if I had a bunch of these, that would make my life way easier. Also, it's just harder also in the space I have now to have a bunch of these, but with our new open space, I'm excited for that. I have not done a Whatnot stream in like a week and a half, which this is, you know, kind of why I was not wanting to move right now, because Q4, and we had a really strong beginning of the month on Whatnot, and I kind of want to take advantage of that and have a really, really good month overall, you know, just to help boost our numbers for the end of the year. But, you know, I kind of just come to realize that I can't maximize everything. I can't, you know, at this point, I'm a one-man show. We all know this. We talk about this a lot. And it's like, I can't give my all to YouTube, eBay, Whatnot, and moving. Like some things, and the gym, and this, like some things are going to have to be a little bit more on the back burner. But I'm pretty happy overall. Like we're going to end this month pretty good on sales, even though we had a crazy hectic month of moving. Like literally the beginning of October, I was like, I just sat my girlfriend down. I said, we need to move. And now this weekend we're moving a month. In 1 month, we found a place to live and a warehouse space. And the warehouse has just been getting fixed up over there. He's putting in a bathroom, a mini split, finishing the loft, making it an office warehouse more than it's really just a glorified 2-car garage, but now it's more like an office warehouse with the way everything's going to be set up. This is the stuff I pulled off eBay that has just been, like, this wasn't even listed. This is a black Wii Sport. This is a black Wii with Mario Kart, like the whole set with the wheel and everything. Then there's like random dolls and stuff that probably should have just got rid of. There's a lot of big box PC games and stuff like that from that previous 50K Bad Buy deal. That's like my most popular video. That some stuff is still left from that. You can see 53K on the label. Then these 360 games were not even listed. These were on eBay. Some random Funko Pops when I used to buy these. Like, actually, these, I forgot what they call these types of Funko Pops. The black something, I don't know. But these are supposed to be good. I don't know, just the they've literally been listed since 2021. Like, Jesus, that's not too good. So these have been sitting for literally 3 years. They were listed October 20th, 2021. That's why I'm glad I have these SKU systems. But that's, just god awful. To be listed for 3 years, I'm usually going for like a 90-day, 3-month sell-through rate. Some comic books I believe are in here. There's some random toys. I'm just gonna liquidate it all on Whatnot tonight. So a lot of that stuff was pulled out. Like, I'm not gonna move everything. I'm not gonna keep all this stuff listed and have more stuff to move. I kind of want to start a little bit fresher with and build like a new eBay setup anyway. The new space is going to have tall ceilings, so we can definitely stack these a little bit more and then get those stairs like you see Chase has. And you can, take advantage of the actual height of the warehouse. Also excited that you guys won't have to see this insulation. I also won't have to breathe in insulation anymore. God knows the damage that's done to my lungs over the last 4.5 years, because I've basically lived in this basement, built the business, and been breathing that in. So a lot of people tell me on Whatnot streams, like, dude, cover that up. I'm like, hey man, this is not my house, so can't really do stuff like that. But I know it's bad. So I'm excited to not have to hit my head anymore, because I'm not that tall. I'm like 5'10", but the amount of times I hit my head on stuff like this, like, the amount of times I hit my head on this, or friends that come to help, they hit their heads, like, that's not gonna make people happy that they come here and hit their head. Also, the lighting is not great down here. We have like 2 light bulbs. The lighting's not great for streams, so I'm excited to have a better setup for streaming for the Whatnots. This is all great. This is kind of happening before the end of the year. We're able to take advantage of it being the end of the year. I can, spend some money from the business, take some write-offs there too, because we've had a good year. And now we have the chance to reinvest in other stuff, more shelving, a sign, like a CT picker sign, like one of those light up signs for the streams is pretty intriguing to me. I've always thought of that. There's a lot of stuff I've been having ideas for, like the pegboard and the bubble wrap arm, that probably to you guys is not a big deal, but I've literally wanted that for like 2 years and I just couldn't because of the space. So there's a lot of stuff like that. I mean, I have 1 outlet down here, guys, so I can't even, it's just a pain in the butt to run my Echo Master disc cleaner and have like my computer plugged in. I'll have to like run a freaking extension cord through upstairs. It's just a pain in the ass. Listen, we've taken advantage of this space. Like I've said, we started the business down here. I actually started the business upstairs in my bedroom, and we moved down here, and it started off as just a pile on the ground, and then it just built from shelf to shelf to shelf. I didn't do this all at once, guys. I seriously, like, I just bought another shelf as I needed, bought more bins as I needed, as the eBay store grew and grew. We didn't have Whatnot or Amazon at the time. It was straight eBay, which is crazy because we won't even do 100K on eBay this year. So we'll have the lowest numbers ever since even starting, because my first 12 months I did more than that. The first 12 months in business I did more than I'll do this year on eBay, which is crazy. But I'm only putting like 5 to 10 hours in this year, and we're still having good results. So like the effort I'm putting into eBay, it's still doing good with consoles. That's a whole nother thing. I'm trying to build out more console business, replenishable business on eBay rather than anything. Kind of the Amazon route, but on eBay. Those types of bundles that people want, and then have the games on Whatnot is kind of the business plan at the moment. But it's all coming through now, and I am damn excited to get some help, to have a better space, and to bring just better content for you guys, because we did just hit 1,000 subscribers, which is awesome. That was one of the yearly goals. I think that was the last yearly goal we had to hit, and we smashed it. So literally the rest of the year is all gravy. We just think at this point we're at last year's numbers, so 2 more months of just gravy again. I didn't set a sales number that I wanted to hit this year, which is funny because I really just cared about the bottom line this year more than anything, and that grew substantially, mainly because of the Whatnot model for sure. You know, eliminating a lot of the returns that we were having on eBay, running a lot more volume on Whatnot. You know, had the velocity of Whatnot. We're able to just buy and sell more than we ever could because of space. You know, if I was doing the buying I am, but with the eBay model, it wouldn't work. Like, we would have outgrown the space like a year and a half ago. But it is all exciting stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this little ramble. If you're staying here watching, I know you guys are OGs, and I just want to say thank you. And I should say that get ready for more content, because we have a couple buys on the way. Unfortunately, I do have to actually replace this GoPro because I want to be able to use it. I kind of cracked the damn thing. Like, I thought these things were like bulletproof essentially, and I must have hit it on like my door or something and cracked it. But apparently you can order like replacement lenses for $15, so I just got to order those. But let me know if you guys have any recommendations for the new warehouse space. I know you guys haven't seen it yet, but you know, you kind of see how the setup is down here. Let me know stuff you could recommend. We're definitely going to work on having a better Whatnot section, better lighting, more space, and some better footage for everybody. So with that being said, guys, I have a lot of work to do. Like I said, this is Tuesday right now. We are moving Friday for our living situation, then Saturday for the business. So we got lots to do. I don't have help yet either, so I will catch you guys on the next one. And it might be an update on the warehouse. It also might be a big deal. Some GoPro footage, and I know you guys like those, so I'll catch you guys on the next one. Please subscribe. Peace.